Hello and welcome to another Legacy deck review. Today we're gonna talk about Odion's new and improved deck.
城之内よ、それはどうかな。お前はすでに私のトラップ地獄にはまっている。
So Odion's deck is a trap monster deck called Trap Hell in the anime, which uses Temple of the Kings. Although it was very different in the anime, it had a different effect, but we'll get to that. And in any case, let's talk about the new cards. And then we'll go on the deck list, which is primarily focused on keeping it pure to the archetype and character. So let's start with Man with the Mark, which is obviously Odion in card form. It's your main searcher for everything important in your deck, and also protects your trap monsters and Temple of the Kings, as well as the field spell card. Then we have Anubis, the Last Judge. This card seemingly doesn't have any specific reference from the anime or manga, but I guess it goes in line with the Egyptian theming, with Anubis being the Egyptian god of death and Odion being a gravekeeper. This card mainly searches Man with the Mark, but can easily summon itself when you have a lot of trap cards in the graveyard. It helps to recycle them. Then we have the Merciless Scorpion of Circuit, a retrained version of Mystical Beast of Circuit. It's also a searcher for your spell cards and Temple of the Kings. It's very easily summonable since you have to banish a level 10 monsters from your deck, which Anubis is, but also the Winged Dragon of Ra. That effect is actually a reference to the anime where Odion seals Ra in the temple's arc to summon it afterwards. His other effect also is a reference to the original circuit's effect in the anime. The TCG version only gains 500 attack, but this version gains attack equal to the half of the destroyed monster, although in this case you can destroy it at the start of the damage step. Then we have Treasures of the King. It's a retrained version of Temple of the King, which is pretty obvious, although the original version is still useful. In the anime, Temple of the King was actually a field spell card, so it seems they fixed that detail. In any case, Treasures of the King sets an Apophis trap card from your deck to the field, and also searches for monsters that mentions Temple of the Kings. Defense of the Temple is the fusion spell card of this deck, and is also a reference to the duel between Joey and Odion. In the anime, it summoned Circuit, and in this case, I guess it summons its retrained version? But this card also searches for the card Danger of the Divine, which references Mystical Beasts of Circuit being tributed to summon Ra. Speaking of Dangers of the Divine, this is the next card I'm gonna talk about. And this card instantly summons Ra and sends every other monster to the graveyard. This can be a game-ending card in the right situation, or interrupt your opponent in the right moment. And of course, this is a reference of how it's dangerous to play a counterfeit version of Ra, which is also why Ra can't attack with this effect. Now we have Verdict of Anubis, a counter trap card that can potentially be pretty damaging to the opponent if they have a lot of monsters, since it destroys and burns them for half of the total attack of the destroyed monsters. The art is actually a direct reference to the manga where Odion activates Judgment of Anubis. Then we have the main trap monsters that are gonna be used in this deck, the Apophises. There's actually two retrained versions of the original Apophis. We have Swamp Deity, who is pretty good since it can negate a lot of effects if you have a bunch of trap monsters on the field. The newer one, Serpent, is a searcher for your other Apophis monsters. You're gonna be using them pretty frequently. Then we have the fusion monsters, Divine Scorpion Beast of Circuit, who is kinda weak because it's just a battle trick effect. It gains attack by banishing an opponent's monster on the field or graveyard. Its requirement is basically a reference to that scene in the anime where Circuit eats Jinzo. But yeah, not a card you're gonna be used frequently. And then we have Divine Serpent Apophis. It's probably the fusion monster you're gonna be using most of the time. It's easily summonable, and the effect is very useful. It's also not a hard once per turn, so you can have multiple ones on the field and use its effect to recycle the Apophis trap cards and pop a card whenever a trap card is activated. So in this deck, you're obviously gonna be using the Winged Dragon of Ra, since this card uses it all the time. I also put Sphere Mode because why not? We have Magic Planter that works with continuous trap cards. Then we have the Harpy's Feather Duster, some staple cards, Triple Tactics Talents, Called By. And then we have some other trap monsters. We have Tiki Curse, Tiki Soul, Shape Sister, and yeah, Judgment of Anubis. which was used in the anime. Then we have Link Spider because most of your trap monsters are normal monsters. Then we have Silhouette Rabbit that also works with continuous trap cards. Some is just staple cards, Baguska, and the side deck is just staple cards too. So what are my overall thoughts about the deck? Well, I'm pretty amazed how they managed to fit so many references into the deck, and I definitely think it's really fun how it's very interactive. You set a bunch of trap monsters, you summon them, and based on which one you used, a lot of different effects can pop off. It's a really fun deck, but of course it's very weak to interruptions. Although at the same time, my build wasn't the most optimal one. You can probably build a better deck than me. This version is much more casual and more interactive and fun, but you can probably build something that mixes another archetype too. Overall, I really liked it and I think it fits the character really well. I'm really glad they managed to retrain a lot of his cards and make it into a functional deck. I hope they make for other characters soon. In any case, thanks for watching and see you next time.